Hello, today we're going to do a landscape. The paper we're going to be using is watercolor paper. It's a little bit thicker than regular sketch paper. You can get thinner. I don't have thicker pieces of paper on me, so we're going to use this. We're going to do the landscape, not portrait this time. So here, and the material or the art supplies we are going to be using is alcohol markers. If you never heard of alcohol markers before, it's okay. They're very easy to learn to use, kind of ish, depends what you go do. We have got a clean paper here. This is the paper we're going to be using, but I'm going to show you different things you can do with alcohol markers first. We got, I think this is crimson, and this is something blue, like not the greatest at reading. Something good about these is they have a brush tip. These Act 1 artist markers, they have a brush tip and a chisel tip. We will be using the chisel tip a little bit later, but the main thing is the brush tip. Brush tip, you can get very fine details or cover big areas. Another key factor, I'm going to get a different red. I'm going to be using old red. Something else with these, they're made of alcohol, not real alcohol, just they're called alcohol. They have a slower drying time, so you can smudge them right away. And what's good about less drying time is we can take this, get a good coat, then take our blue, go to the opposite end, boom, it's ready mixing. But you get this nice, they can mix. How you mix, it just keep going back and forth on the colors till you get a mix. It's kind of dark because I use two dark colors, but they can blend very easily. That's something else very good with these alcohol markers. Now they dry, but now you get this nice transition with the colors. There's a few different brands. The brand is Miyu Pros. It's Miyu, or this thing, or Hulu. Not Hulu. I don't know how to say it, but they both are artist marketing. Both have brush tips. These are the two name brands. There are different brands out there. There's some with the most expensive I know of is I think Copics. Those are very expensive, but probably one of the best markers you can get. So this thing we're going to put on the side for now, and we're going to grab our clean piece of paper and plan what we're going to do. Okay, I'm going to use a mechanical pencil, 0.7, and plan-ish. So the first thing, what sky we want? I think I just want a blue sky, maybe a little bit of yellow right here. So I'm going to draw like ish where I want the yellow and kind of mix in. And then I probably want some mountains. I'm going to try, not the best, have distant trees. Have a little bit of a lake or ocean, whatever, probably lake more thing, with try to do like a thing here with like a few trees, same thing on this side. So you can take more time, I'm just telling you what I want. Now, colors. A good way to do this is grabbing two colors, like, oh, those are too good. It's just having a scratch piece of paper and swatching. Because look how darker that is to that. That's a pretty nice color, so I'm going to be using Cloud Blue. This is a lemon yellow. So let's test. And that's a pretty good gold yellow. So now we're going to use this. That's the colors we're going to be using. So first thing first, I'm going to just mark-ish where I want it. I'm going to do a little bit of bigger area. That's fine. Just get a basic shape. And the first thing you want to mix. So right here, you want to get a good soak of marker. And then right after, you want to go in the blue so you can mix it. It will turn green, that's fine. That's what it's going to do either way. You don't have to mix. I'm going to mix a little bit. It's fine. A little bit of mixing, it's fine. Don't do too much if you don't like it. Because it would just turn green if you do too much. And you just wanted this. So after you get what you want, that's look good enough. We're going to do one more coat of yellow. And that's ish what we want. Now we're going to cover the rest in the yellow. You can do fast. This one is kind of drying out. It's fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm about to show you why you want thicker paper when using markers or something that can bleed through. So that looks good. I think these still bleed through, but look, the only place that bleed through is here, mainly where I mix it. I did put more colors in it, but mainly this area is not. I really don't like that. I like it, but not what I want. We are going to grab a different color. Rough Run thing. I can't read that very well, but here's the color. Hope it focuses. We'll bring my swatch paper back out. That's a little too deep. We don't want to use that color. Ultra. Let's test this one. More lighter. We're going to use this color right here. Put on my thing. And with the chisel tip, we're going to just put at the end little swatches like this. Like this. Go back into our lemon yellow and kind of cover it up. You have to do this a few times. At the transition point, of course. That. You have to work kind of quickly, but not too quickly. Just give it another tone to it. Wish I didn't do that now, but who cares? Now we're going to take the blue again from right here, up. Just start filling it in. Okay? It may take a while. That's why you may just want to do it fast. What I'm going to do is let that dry. I'm just going to get a blue from painting. I don't want to waste your time when doing this, so we're going to get a sponge brush. Take my electric blue and just to work faster. I don't want to waste your time. I don't have an editing program yet, so I don't want to. Yeah, I can just speed it up if I do have an editing program, but I don't right now, so I don't want to waste your time. Of course, we need a little bit of water to get it more everywhere. I don't use too much paint. But this could give it more tone, more spice to it. So that could be good. Also, we're almost done with the sky because other thing that we can just use. We can just use whatever alcohol marker for the rest, but I would just use use alcohol markers. It would just be much better. It would be a ton better just using regular alcohol markers for this part, but I can't edit, so I can't just speed through or stop, finish it, and then just skip. Eventually, I will have that ability, so then I can do alcohol markers and show you. The next step is I want to do water. So, I'm going to get a brown. This is raw. No, I'm not going to use that one. I'm looking for a good brown. Give me a moment. Sure, we're going to use this one. 10 cot. Last thing, of course, back to our swatch. That's a pretty good brown. So we're going to put that on the side. For water, we need something lighter. Sky blue. Same swatch. That's a pretty good blue. We need one more. We're going to use a green gray. No, we're not. We need to get something very blue gray. Yeah, that's much better. We want to use a blue gray. Blue gray 3. With this, you want to use the chisel tip. The chisel tip from the bottom. Do that. Let's try the brush tip, see if that works better. I really like that better. So you want to push hard and go up. And all the way closer to the middle possible, better it will look. But you can get this dark color, then go like this. For the other side, same thing. Take it from the bottom and just kind of doing this. So just keep doing it how you want it. Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be this, but you can do this first, then go into the chisel tip to cover, in case you don't want to do it, and just has more a flow to it to cover more area like this. Okay, with the blue gray, this is for the middle. From here, kind of have that blue tint to it. So we want to go back and forth. And kind of get this nice ocean feel to it. Back to this color, we want to darken up the bottom a bit. For both sides. Okay, to the trees. This color, take it. And we're going to do it right by the sun. So, just like from you want to go into the water. I'm about to show you why. Just a few trees. Give the invitation. There's tree. Some bigger trees. back to the blue-gray, and from right here, just kind of try to cover it. So it gives it more a ocean, more reflection feel. We can go here if you want to, and just like kind of covering it to get more ocean feel. With the same brown, I want to just have one kind of just flow right there. A little bit of this. Actually, no. And just fill it in. The best ability you can. If you plan this out, I wish I did it, is not to cover this area. But if you use paint, you can pretty much use the same thing as my other video for painting. We're a little more complicated with that one. We go do it. And we go use a green next. Always swatch. So if you like the color, I like that color. And go over it too. To get more a green mountain, green feel to it. We're going to do 2 trees because why not? So same brown. You can use a chisel tip if you want. I want one right here. I want one right here. One right here. With the green we just used, or a different green, is just closer to the bottom you get, push harder and harder. A little more angled you can do. Just trying to get imitation of trees. Same with this one. Little trees. For the next step is you want to get a same gray blue, or this blue, sky blue, or blue gray. Get the yellow, and from right here, why would you do this? It's kind of more a blocky feeling to it. Because I'm not the best at alcohol markers either. To the brush tip now. This is all I'm going to do with this one. Basic. You can do darker lines for this after it dries, like darken this up a bit. Even if you want to, I'm going to take a darker green, if I have a darker green. Let's see what this color looks like. Take back my swatch. That's a darker green. We can even use this green. And darken these up. That's how it even looks better. That's why I'm finishing real quick with this. So darker, so it stands out a little bit more. You can change everything up if you want, but just teaching a little bit. For my specialty, I use the alcohol marker, like my last video, to signature somewhere in the corner. My signature. with the year. Hope you like this little preview of this. Next time I'll do a just straight up painting video, a landscape, a Bob Ross style, kind of ish. I'll teach you how to do that. But for now, here we go. Hope this helped you a little bit. For at least here, look how less blending it is. It's decent. I have a few art supplies here. I have a few. Put in the comments what art supplies should I use. Next, if you want me to use a one and I don't have it, I'll eventually make it after I buy it. Hopefully, I can. But any like landscape, flowers, I'll see if I can do it. If I can, I'll teach you how to do it. But like and subscribe if you like my channel so far, my art. I have a few art on my... Last time I forgot to put my YouTube, my art page on my... in my description, but it's Artie Levi's. I put it in the description this time for you guys to go like there. There's a lot of my art there. Usually I post my art like this after my video is posted, so no one can have a little preview what the art's about. But most of my art, if I haven't sold it, usually I'm selling my art. This is probably going to be sold. Sometimes I do bidding, sometimes I don't. And sometimes I post it on eBay. It depends what I want to do. Contact me at Artie Levi if you want to buy one of my paintings. If you don't, so be it. This is a easy landscape-ish next time painting. Have a good day. Bye.